Okay, so now that we've looked at some of the key concepts that drive ABC, let's take a glance at the features of ABC curriculum. So, first thing is that it is available in 6 different age groups from pre-K through adults. And of course, as we mentioned last video, it's all synchronized. Everybody learned the same stuff at the same time, but age appropriate. And this is really important to recognize as we go through these different age groups, that the kids get it at their level. And they get tons of different games and activities, and it's simplified. Same content, of course. They're learning the same stuff as their parents, but it's simplified for them. And we've added tons of games and activities for them to do to bring this content home, to reach them where they are at. And we're so excited about all the stuff you can do. Really, truly, it's almost like a VBS feel for those younger age groups and still getting the great content that they need to defend their faith. Phenomenal part of the curriculum. And moving on, it is a 4-year curriculum, 200 total lessons, numbered from 1 to 200. Very easy, very straightforward, easy to stop and start. You can stop at number 39, do Easter, come back on lesson 40. Very straightforward, very easy to use. The lessons are packaged in 20 units of 10 lessons per unit. And then the class format for each lesson is a traditional classroom setting, or you could use a large group, small group setting. Both are written for within the curriculum. And then the Bible translation is ESV. And we chose that because it's very friendly to multiple age groups. It's a good literal translation, but also easier for the younger kids to understand. And so that's a really good part of the curriculum as well. And so let's get into the actual kit itself. What is inside each particular box of the ABC curriculum? What's in each unit? So you open it up, and you'll have the teacher guide. In the teacher guide, it gives you your 10 lessons for that particular unit, with some helpful background material. One of the favorite things the teachers love about our curriculum. We'll get into that more later on. The lesson is written in a simple say-ask format, very straightforward, and that's to make it very friendly for new teachers or even a substitute. Teacher gets sick Sunday morning, needs a substitute to fill in quickly, gives them a very good foundation to do the lesson so the kids can keep in step and not lose their place. And also, if you're a master teacher, you've done this for a while, then this gives you a great foundation to build off of and make the lesson your own. So we encourage you to do that as well. And then there's one review lesson per unit. And that's actually really, really important because we're going through the Bible chronologically. And so we're tracing the flow of events through biblical history. If a child happens to be out for a couple days or a couple weeks during the curriculum, then it might get lost. So the review lesson kind of pulls it all back together. Where have we been? Where are we? Where are we going? Really helpful in this sort of curriculum. Really powerful tool. Inside each box, you get 9 lesson theme posters for grades 2 through 5. And these things are just really well illustrated, gives you the core concepts of that particular lesson, the big picture perspective. So this is what you would show the kids as you go through the lesson. Also use these for review. And then on the back, we got your cheat sheet. All right? That's there for the teacher. So you got your main focus for the lesson. You got your key passages, gives you the ability to look at this and still tell the lesson or teach the lesson to those age groups. And then for pre-K through first, we have the ever-popular Flipchart. Teachers absolutely love this thing, and for really good reason. You open the Flipchart up, and it's going to give the picture for the kids to see. They're going to love to engage it at that level. It gives them something to really look at and hang the content to, gives them something to really grab a hold of. And then on the back, for the teacher, you have the whole lesson right there. Easy to follow, gives you all the nooks and crannies of the lesson, the points you want to flesh out, the Bible verses. Really great teaching tool. The pre-K through first grade teachers love this particular tool that goes with the curriculum for that age group. And you could use that second and third grade as well if you wanted to get that as an extra thing. But don't worry, our second grade teachers through adult teachers, we have not forgotten about you. And me being a high school teacher for so many years, I'm so happy about this. We have PowerPoints for every single lesson for grades 2 through adult. And so if you're a teacher for one of those classes, you have a PowerPoint pre-made, ready to go to teach that lesson. It's just, there it is. It's a plug and play. It gives you the memory verse. It's giving you the content. It gives you the pictures to look at. There's memory theme posters as you're going through the curriculum itself. Really wonderful right there. You don't have to do anything. Just plug and play. The Bible verses you're going through, the class notes for each particular lesson, right there with the blanks already filled in. Just a great tool. Really something to take advantage of as you use the curriculum. So we've really thought about all the age groups and making these extras. And then within each box, we have classroom posters. Of course, appropriate for the content we're covering with whatever particular lessons we're looking at in that unit. We've got stuff on the attributes of God, the big theme, of course, the books of the Bible, 10 Commandments, etc. all sorts of different posters, and these are left up in the classroom, and they're referred to throughout the curriculum over and over again. And then, of course, we have those for adults as well. Of course, the style is going to be different, but still gives you a really good visual. And then we got something brand new. Again, this is a distinction from the older curriculum. We've added in a new series for the pre-K through first grade, and that is the Justin and Jesse series. And we are excited about this series because what it does is, when we get to the end of the lesson, we get to the application section, and then we're going to tell a story for the younger kids so they can really learn how to apply this to their lives. Sometimes it's hard for them to grasp those sort of concepts without some sort of story or game. So this story gives them the application in a real life setting. We've got one of these for each lesson, and the kids are going to love it and really bring the content to life for them. So you'll show the picture for those kids. On the back, it gives you the story itself and the notes to bring home, or key points to bring home from that particular story and really apply it to their lives. This is also an option for the second and third grade teachers as well if you want to download it as part of the curriculum. And then we have the student take-home sheets. Those are used for grades pre-K through 5. Full color lesson sheets gives you a really good review for the memory verse, a pen on paper activity. Just gives the kids something to take home and kind of rethink over the lesson, maybe help do more of a daily study, hopefully in their own lives. On the back, we have something for the family. We've got something that tells the parents what the kids focused on in that particular class. We have the family discussion, leads to a family discipleship time, family devotional time. And then we have the homework, something extra just for the parents on the take-home sheet. So this plays multiple roles, really helpful thing within the curriculum. And then for the older kids from middle school up, they don't get take-home sheets, they get the student guide. And then within the student guide, you got a place for class notes, you got a place for taking notes throughout the week as you do your daily devotions. We have the application questions that can be assigned as quote-unquote homework or further study later on. Really helpful tool for those older age groups. And then within each box, we have memory verse posters. Now, we only do 2 memory verses per unit. And guys, we do that on purpose. We don't want the students just cramming the day before to memorize a verse and then forget it. So we do 2 verses per 10 weeks so they really memorize the verse. And we do 1 verse for the younger kids. And so we really want them to get this material, really remember the memory verse. That's why we're doing the process. And we've added some extra games and activities and crafts that kids can do to help remember those verses. Again, making this much more kid-friendly for those lower age groups, really meeting that need. I think you guys are going to love the updates to the curriculum. We've also added something brand new that we are loving. We have memory verse songs for the curriculum for grades pre-K through middle school. We actually have lesson songs for the pre-K through first grade, and then we have memory verse songs for everyone else up to middle school. And some of these have hand motion, some of them do not, but it gives you a catchy tune to help remember the memory verse that you are studying. And of course, you might recognize some of the people who do these. The Seeds Family Worship Team put this together.
Forever, oh Lord, your word is firmly fixed in the heavens. Forever, oh Lord, your word is firmly fixed in the heavens.
So lots of really good, helpful tools to help with the memory verse. We're real excited about those things. And then we have this. This is also updated as well. Instead of a CD-ROM to use to download resources, now it's all online. All the class helps, all the teacher aids, all the in-class worksheets, the PowerPoints, video clips, even the memory verse songs are all downloadable from the website. So this goes along with the box kit, makes it really accessible to multiple teachers. Really good, really helpful, really easy. And so we really like how this has been streamlined, a really good part of the curriculum now. And then if you get done and you want more on a particular topic, or a student was really engaged in a particular topic, we have other online resources. They want to research more, watch more videos, read an article about this or that, so they really grab their attention. Go to the online resource page. You'll go there and find plenty of links to other articles, videos, so forth and so on, to dive in as deep as you would like into whatever particular topic you are searching out. So here's a quick overview of all these specific features of the Answers Bible curriculum. There's a lot of stuff there. There's more we could talk about, just giving you a nice little overview. And when we come back, we're going to look at a sample lesson. What does this look like fleshed out in a classroom?